talking about the attraction. OmegaDigital it's like a magnet right now, just like drawing everyone. All the leaders of leaders are like, whoa, what is this? You know, it's like a breath of fresh air. That's how I like to describe it, right? It's like a breath of fresh air, you know, with what's going on in the industry right now. You know, a lot of the disappointments that have taken place with multiple companies across the globe. You know, I was actually even talking to several other leaders 2 days ago in other companies, and they were just sharing their disappointment, what occurred, and you know, changes that took place, and they're very disappointed because, you know, you put your sweat equity into something, and you put your trust and your reputation, right, as well. Because remember, we all leaders, and folks are looking up to us. Whatever we say, you know, is what they go by. And then, you know, unfortunately, of course, we have no control of the decision makers, right? But guess what? Decisions are made. We're left with, you know, having to explain, and that's just the way the industries are. So there's no rhymes or reason. But one thing I will say was so beautiful, and we talked about this, is each one have been given the opportunity, who have been on the webinars, to meet the owner. Like I shared, I've known him for over 3.5 years, and let's just say the years go on. I mean, it's just amazing to watch, you know, where his heart is in terms of wanting to help and create a model that is going to be sustainable. And I'm going to share a little bit about, you know, his current company as I get things loaded here. Okay, there we're good here. All right, I'm just going to pull up, make sure I got the PowerPoint up. There we go. But you know, for me, I was really excited to get back and really just get going again, get positioned, get you know how it is. You know, when you travel, it's just everything is everywhere. You're doing your best to plug in where you can from the airport, and you're like, oh. But you know, but through the whole journey, it's been exciting, and that's what I couldn't wait to. I think I went to bed about 2 a.m. and you know, I was up early again. I was like, man, because you know, the excitement, you know, it just drives you, man. And for the ones who are already part of OmegaDigital, just, I mean, literally, man, fasten your seatbelt. You guys are going to be in for a ride of your life, because always from the beginning. So what I'm going to do, let me just pull up my screen. I don't know where I have it. Okay, I just have it on the screen. So we'll go from there. And then one thing, just if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat, and Marcos will read those out for me after the webinar. And then I was not on last night's webinar. Obviously, I was traveling, so someone took it over. I think Gregory was on. I haven't even gone in the back office yet this morning to see what the new changes are, but I hear there was a lot of changes, a lot of enhancement back there. Maybe Marcus know, I don't know, but I have to log in and see. But also, what I know is I was talking to Gregory, and he was saying, yeah, the results have been phenomenal. I think that it was 1.46%, I think he said. Yes, it was like 1.3 something. So the daily returns, that's great, man. If you get 1% a day, that's great. But we're getting over 1% a day. So, you know, it's really exciting to see. And I know we were talking yesterday, and you know, he's working on potentially with another group where we could actually see even greater results than what we're going to be experiencing. I'm like, greater than 45%, really? Like, yeah, I'm working hard to make that happen for the members. I said, wow.
That's impressive and exciting.
Right? Unbelievable. I mean, just unbelievable. So, and that's why you see the excitement, and that's why I'm sharing what I'm sharing, because a lot of times it's inside information, right, is what the circle is talking about. You get that information, you can't wait to really share it and some of the things. But Gregory should be on with us, and he'll share that excitement. If not, he'll let me know, and I'll share some of the things he's doing right now. But guys, notice, you know, we all, okay, we are at the very, very, very beginning of something great. And you got to understand from a timing perspective, you got to understand from an opportunity perspective in this industry what that really means for each one of you. So if you are already plugged in, wonderful, okay, thumbs up. But if you are a guest with us today, welcome, 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 okay? And I highly, highly recommend getting the registration link of the person that invited you, okay? Register. I mean, we're talking about like 6 fields to fill out: your name, create a username, create a password, your email. I think that's about it, right? Register. And once you're registered, what you want to do is make sure you make at least the minimum payment to lock your spot. Why? You're reading the screen right now. It says, get positioned now in this epic opportunity. before your team becomes your sponsor. What does that really mean? Because see what's happening now, because there's many other opportunities out there. A lot of the leaders are sort of gravitating, they're looking, they're like, okay, let me see this, let me see that one, let me talk to that one, let me plug in here, plug in there. But while they're doing that, I'm talking about other leaders, okay, not you, because you already made the decision. While they're doing that, their downline, because remember, every leader's got a following, their downline is hearing about OmegaDigital, and they're not waiting, man, they're jumping in. They're like, what? No, give me that link now. And they're registered and they're paying, and they're locking their spot. And then when that leader decided, okay, well, let me take a look at this OmegaDigital thing you're telling me about. And they're like, oh my God, what? And then they're ready to go. But guess what? Their downline is sponsoring them, right? So you don't want that to happen to you as a leader. So you just want to jump on board. But listen, this is first movers advantage, and you enjoy the full advantage of prime position before the thousands join, okay? Because we are currently, like Marco said, we are in the Global Leaders Prelaunch. And you got to understand what pre-launch means. Global Leaders Prelaunch is not even open up to the general public. I mean, it's by invitation only. You need their link. You go on the website and try and click here. I'll show you. You go here, you just say, yeah, I'm just going to go on the website and I'm just going to join. I don't want to join under that person. When you click secure a spot, they're going to say, hey, who's your sponsor? It's the only way you're going to get it. So it's by invitation only. So you got to make sure you do that. But key is to lock your spot. And we're going to talk about that today, why that's so important of locking your spot, because it's already reaching countless of leaders all around the world, and you want to be first. I'll just share this with you. I've been in this industry now for oh gosh, over 30 some years. I've been blessed with the opportunity to launch my own company back in 2010, and I watched so many lives change and transform and bless as a result of what we had created then. And because we're a global company, we were paying out about $1,000 in commission and a simple 2x2. We were in a travel space, but you got to look at $1,000 in many of these countries is a lot of money. By the time they convert that into their local currency, it was a lot of money. And we watched so many lives. And that was the joy for me in putting that concept together, was watching the lives transform and the lives being blessed as a result of. And this is what OmegaDigital have put together. This is what Gregory's put together to transform lives again, right? Because of what's going on in this world. But for me, in the whole, in my journey, from then to where I'm at now, and many innovation, I've got a lot of projects, but it's really watching systems being built. And when systems are being built with the members in mind and saying, okay, we're going to build something that's going to last. We're going to build something for longevity, but also that's sustained. Because that's always going to be in the mind of everyone, sustainability, right? And so this is where, when you take the best of any companies out there, because we all do this, right? Because I do it often too. If I look at a company or I assessed it or as a consultant, and I say, no, if you guys do just this way, it'll be so much better for not just the members, but the bottom line for the company, right? And it takes, someone from the outside looking in to see those things, because when you're inside just coding and doing your thing and you're whatever, you miss just some of the little small details that makes the big difference in any company. And that's where like from members that are making suggestions, and what you've seen, even some of the little minor changes have been the leaders saying, hey, let's do this, hey, let's put a right link and a left link, it'll make it easier for the members. And oh yeah, that's a great idea, let's do it, right? And that's Gregory's attitude. Yeah, oh, it's going to be better for the members, let's do it. And that's wonderful to watch and to listen and see that, look, on this journey that we're on, each one of you, and again, if you're a guest, welcome. I mean, truly thank the person that invited you here to look at this opportunity called OmegaDigital for the first time. If you're already registered, you're already paid, and you're in, great, congratulations, because you are truly in for a ride of your life with what's going on. Now, I'm going to get into the presentation, but I want to just share why I'm really honing in on opportunity right now, because you see, opportunities come and opportunities go. And we see in many companies, okay, and each one of you, maybe one of them, or maybe you are a leader that wish you were one of them. And these are the top earners, because we always see the top 5 and the top 10 and the top 20 and the top, 30 earners, top earners in the company, and the ones getting the awards and the bonus checks and stuff. And we're like, man, I wish I could, be one of those persons. Guess what? Listen, You right now, it's an even playing field. It doesn't matter many leaders are coming. It's an even playing field for everyone. But you have to make sure you're plugging in. You got to make sure, right, you're putting the work in now, guys. I guarantee you've got to put the work in, okay? You know, it's not, think about it. It's already, what is this, June? We're in June? Yeah, we're in June already. Half of the year, woof, gone, vanished. Where has it gone? I don't even know, you know? But listen, I often say you are where you are today in life because of the decisions you made yesterday, okay? And if you want a better tomorrow, you've got to make some serious decisions today that your 2022 will be a better year, a beginning of a greater year for you and your family, right? And we're looking at an opportunity where we're talking about earning potentials here, okay? It's a system where there's a passive and there is a active side to it. You get to write your own paycheck, you really do. And you are at the very beginning. You've got to understand this. You are at the very beginning. We're in our second week of this global pre-launch. I think there's a little over 5,000 members now globally. That's nothing. That's like a drop in the ocean, right? That's nothing compared to the world population and the number of people this thing is going to attract. So you've got to see it, and you've got to take this opportunity and run with it, guys. And I'm saying that for you, for your future, for your family, to secure your financial future. Listen, you can't depend on anyone, government, no one. You really cannot. At the end of the day, you got to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, am I making the right decisions in life? Because whatever the outcome is based on the decisions you make. So whether you become part of OmegaDigital or not, that's the decision you make, or you go on with the company. All I'm saying is whatever decisions you make, no, it's the in your heart, make sure it's the right decision, okay? And whatever the outcome is the outcome. But one key point in all of that, you're only going to get out of it what you put into it. And it's going to take some hard work. So the point I was making with the fact that it's, already June half of the year, if you see this as an opportunity, if you're a guest, and after I go through the presentation and you see, okay, I see the opportunity in this. I see how I can write my own paycheck. I see how I could set up, myself and my family, for financial freedom through this opportunity. Then you're going to have to put some work into it. Get involved. I'm going to show you exactly the first movers advantage, what that means, the pay structure, binary, and why you want to lock your spot and be a benefactor of the growth of what's happening. And there's a lot of great promotions coming up. Gregory is working behind the scenes, really saying, okay, what can we do, to really make this, even more attractive than it is, and what changes. And trust me, he's back there just working. I mean, he'll call me and say, hey, okay, yeah, it's wonderful. So we're going to jump right into the presentation, but understand, okay, first movers advantage. You are hearing about this opportunity today, right? Not a week later, not a month later, not 6 months later, not even a year later or 5 years. Because think about it, right? There's so many opportunities that maybe have been introduced to you, and the company's already been around a year, 2 years, and there's already, hundreds of thousands of members, and you're like, man, I wish someone had told me this about this company from the beginning, where would I be today, right? But you're just hearing about that company, whatever it may be, 2 years later or a year later. Well, guess what? You have no excuse, because you're hearing about OmegaDigital right now, today, while it's, literally in the very, very beginning stages. So you have no excuse, and you can't say you didn't hear about it, but guess what? You're here, and you're hearing about it, right? So here we go. So, all right, I'm going to jump right to the PowerPoint, and we will get started. Thank you for allowing me to just share my heart with you guys, because I want to see really everyone succeed in life. I want to see everyone take advantage of some of these opportunities that are out there at the very beginning, and you walk away with $1 million plus. No, seriously, because it's not going to take long. And this, where we are right now in this industry, with this new frontier of blockchain technology, which really is the new internet, guys. I've been saying this since 2015. 2015, I had the opportunity to help a colleague launch a crowdfunding platform. And when I had started my company in 2010, he was one of my leaders. And then I had some time, because I had relinquished my equity ownership in that company. But when I got involved to help him out in 2015, I wasn't, at that time, Bitcoin was only $350. Think about it. Back in 2015, $350, right? And I'm like, wow. But I was more curious about the technology behind Bitcoin. What's the technology behind it? What's driving this thing? And when I dove in and I started really studying, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I mean, the light bulb literally went on for me in 2016. I said, this is the new internet. This is going to change and transform the way we do business, the way we live. And I saw it. And literally, I was telling folks even back then, I remember when Bitcoin hit $1,000 and we were all excited. Wow, my God, Bitcoin just hit 1,000. Can you guys believe this? We were celebrating, all excited, right? Because we watched it, progressively go up, slowly but surely, but then it hit it. We were celebrating. Look where we are today, right? But the whole industry now have shifted. I remember in 2017 talking about ecosystem and tokenization of ecosystem, and cryptocurrency is going to change the world and and hey guys, accumulate as much Bitcoin as humanly possible because the value will go up. And I remember talking like this, and a long story, but I'll cut it short just to say, just watching the industry and watching the transformation and the shifts, we are literally at the right place at the right time. You got to understand, governments are shifting, countries are shifting, everything, the banking infrastructure is shifting to the blockchain. This is the new internet. I often tell people, listen, we transitioned from Web 1.0, which is the bulky servers, right? You need a whole office floor for the servers to store data. And then we transitioned into Web 2.0, everything transitioned to the cloud computing, right? Everything, Facebook, everything, Google, everything went to the cloud. But we have now slowly, we've transitioned to what I call Web 3.0, and that's decentralized computing. That's everything now on the blockchain. And we're seeing innovation at its highest right now. And I just came back from a Bitcoin conference, and oh my God, it was unbelievable. I mean, innovation. I'm like, wow, the brighter minds are thinking of different ideas and how they can innovate within the space and offer products and services. And it's just unbelievable. So when I look at OmegaDigital and I say, we don't have to reinvent the wheel. Gregory's putting together a model that's so simple, yet so lucrative that we could capitalize on it. Listen, and this is what the point I'm trying to drive is that we are like literally with the right company at the right time in the right industry and where things are shifting as an industry as a whole, right? So it's a plug and play. It's very simple. So what am I saying? The new multi-millionaires, the new multi-billionaires of today, listen, it's not going to take you and I long to generate because of the industry. So you work hard. You work very hard, guys. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to my heart. Work very hard between now and the end of the year, okay? Work hard, share this opportunity. Everybody's anticipating Bitcoin, rebound and get into some of the projections and predictions of, back to 100,000, 500,000. I don't have a crystal ball, but just what if, right? And you work diligently and just build and build and build. Just the market. Let's say you generate, 20 Bitcoins in your journey with Omega or more, and it's at the value where it is right now, and everything doubles. Do you see how all of a sudden your income just bam doubled overnight? And all of a sudden, when you thought you were a millionaire, you became a multi-millionaire overnight. These are the potentials I'm talking about. And this is the opportunity. Being first movers advantage is an opportunity like no other. And each one of you truly understand. You are truly blessed to be here right now, hearing about this company at the very, very, very beginning, okay? Because you get to grow with it, you get to be part of the process, you get to share in all the excitement, all the new development and everything. You get to share in this opportunity, okay? All right, let's move on. So OmegaDigital, who are we and what is this all about? Why is everyone excited about OmegaDigital? Well, it's a premier education company that specializes in technical trading courses in multiple different markets for our members. So we are an education company providing education. We want to make sure we expand your knowledge to understand this new cryptocurrency space because there's so much information out there, so much. And if you go on the internet and try to learn, trust me, you're going to just get, you've heard of information overload. Trust me, all your fuses in your brain is just going to fry and you're going to go, oh, I'm done. I can't handle anymore. You're gone, right? So, so what this company is done is say, all right, we're going to provide education. Let's just, train them. What's trading? What's Bitcoin? What's this? Just let's start with a simple and, progressively give information to the advanced. So that's what we're all about. OmegaDigital parent company. I've been in business for over 5 years, okay, and I've never missed a payment. So if you're looking for a track record, guys, this is it right here. To be in business for 5 years in the cryptocurrency market and not miss a payment, To me, that's saying a lot. That right there is saying a lot. And you can go to the internet. And I even have been even talking to other leaders and other members. Oh yeah, I'm in there, and we're making a lot of money. Matter of fact, just recently they just paid, I think, a Bitcoin to some member because in that company, unbelievable, unbelievable. And they're about to do an enhancement, taking some of the features that are here to that. So guys, listen, sustainability, it's here. All right. So if you're looking for it, you have it in this owner. You have it in what Gregory is doing. You know, utilizing his company and putting this opportunity together for us. Listen, guys, he's a well-respected business individual in this whole space of network marketing. He's consulted with many company owners and helped them reach their full potential in the industry. Auto BTC Builder is a company I was referring to. Like I said, they provide high-quality cryptocurrency education products. So the products are there, right? So we've got the products. We just got to implement them now and, you know, really enhance it to match the model that we currently have with the trade-in and some of the other things. They're not doing that. They have a different model, different products. But, you know, the beauty of it is just really part of a company that has a solid track record, an owner who's transparent. He's there. He's answering questions. He wants to help, you know, make this the best opportunity for all of us. And that's what he's doing. And you and I, we're at the very beginning with him. We're going to go on this journey with him and his company. And guess what? We are all going to be very successful at this, okay? When it comes to network marketing, he's a top earner in his own right. I mean, his influence, his experience have built, I mean, massive teams around the world, okay? So it speaks for himself. I mean, for the ones who have been on some of the webinar and watching some of the leaders he's himself attracting, it's just unbelievable. Even I'm blown away. I'm like, so-and-so? No, wait, what? You know, leaders you wouldn't even think that, you know, but he's attracting them. So this is the owner of OmegaDigital, Gregory. Okay, now you earn while you learn. We've heard that before. So everyone get the opportunity to learn, utilize the AI trading bots. Full transparency, you know, we've been talking about this even before the transparency is happening right now, but in your back office, you'll be able to see the daily results. He was just telling me this morning, like 1.36, I think, day before, and today was like 1.46. So the results are in the back. Again, I haven't been in the back. I got to get in there. You know, I've been traveling. I've been doing a lot, but I'll get back there. For the ones who have, I'm quite sure you know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's look at this platform and exactly how it's structured. So up to 45% during each calendar month, right? Profit Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. That's when the bot trades. Now, up to 45%. The bot's been trading for over a year. They've been engaging it from January to now when they just launched it. And 20 to 45% is what it's been averaging from, you know, and that's, listen, 45%, up to 45%, that's not a bad return monthly. And if he's saying now we're going to look to even get greater returns than that, I'm like, wow, okay, beautiful, you know, that's great. Let's take a look at it. Okay, let's look at how this works, because everyone's been asking, okay, how does it work? Now it's all program, it's all in full play now. So there's an open period. It runs from the 1st to the 5th of each calendar month, and then there's a close period, which is the 6th to the end of the month. Okay, so it's important to understand these two periods. So let's look at it exactly what it means. So open period, again, the 1st to the 5th of each calendar month. Okay, during this time, members can request a withdrawal of the previous month's profits. Okay, so you can request that. And here's the game changer. You can also request the principal at the same time if you no longer want to participate in the trading system. You know, I remember sharing this with a couple of leaders, actually a few leaders, and they literally called me back like 2-3 times. Okay, I just want to make sure I heard what you said, that each month we'll be able to withdraw even the principal amount that's in the trade. I said, yeah, you'll be able to. They're like, wow, unbelievable. Why? You know, they're asking that question simply because most companies that have a similar product, you're locked in a contract. Sometimes it's, you know, 6 months, 3 months, 6 months, 10 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. And I was just actually talking to some leaders in India, and they're in a program where it's a 300-day period. So they're locked in, you know, into it. Yeah, they get the monthly results from whatever the trades are, but it's much lower than 45%. I'll tell you that right now. So when I share with them what we're doing and the fact that yeah, every month you could withdraw your principal if you want to just take that and leave it. Right? Wow, unbelievable. So, this is a game changer right here, the fact that you could, but, but just, when I shared this is one of the main attractions too right here, guys, is the fact that, every single first of the month, the returns and your principal is deposited back into your wallet for whatever you want, whatever you decide. But no withdrawals can be made after the open period closes. So let's talk about that now, a close period and what that means. So again, the close period is from the 6th through the end, okay? The 6th through the last day of a calendar month. That's the close period, okay? So during this period, no withdrawal requests can be made. The bots were designed to trade. You don't want to, break that algorithm. You want it to compound and trade every day. Takes the result, added principal, trade. Okay, liquidity is very important, when bots are trading. So that's why there's a close period in that time. Now, the trading will run during close period. So if the 6 falls on a weekend, right, if it happens to fall, then trade profits and loss will show. It wouldn't show until the next eligible day, obviously, which would be a Monday, right, Monday through Friday, and that's when it would show. So let's look at some details on that. So trading profits and loss will show daily in your back office 5 days a week, okay? And during the close period, it would show 6 to the end of the month is close period. But some of the specifics on this is if it falls on a Saturday or Sunday of the week, okay, you will not see any movement. You won't see any results because it's not trading Saturdays and Sunday, Monday through Friday, and that's when you'll see the results always. Now, the other piece with it is this. New deposits. So let's say, for example, you're joining, you're brand new, say existing members want to upgrade or renew, okay? 50% of the package will be deposited into your trading account each Wednesday. So remember that every Wednesday, if it's the close period, right, and you're renewing, you're upgrading, new members are coming in, right, 50% of the package purchase will deposit it into your trade account every Wednesday. So of course, if Wednesday falls during the open period, well, obviously the 1st or the 5th is the open period. You can add to it, you can take out whatever you want. But comes the 6th, then it's closed, the bots start trading what's in there, but anything thereafter the 6th, every Wednesday is when it will be added to your trade account. So just wanted to clarify that for you. Now, that's the passive, right? That's the passive. Now let's talk about the active. You said, this is great. I want to share this. I want to generate income, whether it be additional income, whether you want to create, additional revenue streams, you want to replace your income, whatever the case may be, okay? This is the active part. And listen, this compensation plan is so simple, right? You're not required to refer anyone to earn on Omega, right? Remember, there's a passive, which I just went over. So you can just get involved, let the bot trade, do what you want. Just remember that if the way the company is designed is every packet, it doesn't matter, 50%, even if you're coming passively, 50% is going into your trade account, okay, and then 50% goes into the comp plan. It's the way it's designed right now, okay? But if you decide to become what I call a brand ambassador of OmegaDigital, and you decide to share this, guys, like what I said, fasten your seatbelt, you're going to be in for a ride of your life, because for those who decide to run with this, it's very, very lucrative. They have a very lucrative plan. It's very simple. You'll see the simplicity of it, but yet very powerful. So OmegaDigital gives every affiliate, 4 ways to earn Bitcoin instantly. Now, you notice it's in caps, BTC instantly. There's a reason it's in caps. So this company, and I think it'll be done hopefully this week. I know Gregory's working really hard to get that implemented. So it instantly means all the earnings as an affiliate. Okay, we're going to talk about affiliate bonuses, and then we're going to talk about the binary bonus. Those are 2 bonuses. Instantly into your personal Bitcoin wallet. So every by midnight Eastern Standard, the system calculates. So once they get it implemented, all the earnings will be instantly deposited into your Bitcoin wallet. Most companies, you got to put in a withdrawal request and wait. Some of them charges fee. This company charges no fee for withdrawals, right? Just the blockchain fees. And that's a beautiful thing, guys, where now once it's set up, again, you are at the beginning of all these beautiful enhancements. You are going to be benefactors of all the improvements that's taken place. That, you know, a month from now, when people are coming in, right, they're coming in and they're literally plugging in. It's a plug and play, and they're just plugging into the system and reward and enjoying the rewards, right, of the fruits of the labor of Gregory and the company and what we're doing, and, you know, us building the team. But that's going to be so beautiful to watch. You know, for the ones who have alerts and deposits on their wallet, you know, be prepared, because that notification is going to be going off nonstop. You know, you're going to go like, oh man, stop it! Too much notification. I'm making too much Bitcoin. You know, hopefully that would be a joy to hear. You know, especially when those instant Bitcoin are dropping into your wallet. So, listen, it's going to be beautiful. So, transactions are Bitcoin in and Bitcoin out, okay? And this way, you and I, we don't have to worry about any market fluctuation, because a lot of the companies, it's Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out, but they calculate in USDT in the back, and that's not so much a great thing, because, you know, dollar for dollar is a dollar for dollar, but if the market drops, then we've got a problem. So this way, you know, Bitcoin in based on market value, Bitcoin out based on market value, it makes it for a smoother transition for you and I and for the company as well. And that's why they decided to go that route. So now let's take a look at the bonuses, and you guys are going to be really thrilled at how the comp plan was designed for you and I. You know, these referral bonuses are very simple. You earn 10% each time you personally refer someone to OmegaDigital who purchased a product package. And the other beautiful thing is, no qualification. There is no qualification for this bonus. You earn from the very first sale you make. And not only that, no matter which package you own, you will earn 10% on any package sale. So what does that mean? Listen, we know that everyone have a different budget. Some can afford, you know, the beginner package, which is 0.002 of a Bitcoin, and there's folks who can enjoy the top package, which is 3 Bitcoin, right? That's just where they are in life financially, and that's okay. But even if a person is starting at the 0.002 of a Bitcoin, guess what this referral bonus says? Is that you can sell a half a Bitcoin package, you can sell a Bitcoin package, hey, you can even sell a 3 Bitcoin package. You are going to make 10% of that sale. Isn't that beautiful? Most companies, you know, you've got to like buy a certain package and whatever you can afford that you're at that package. But if you sell a package higher than what you have, you only earn up to that package, right? And then the difference of that higher package, you either go to your upline if they qualify, and if no one qualifies, guess what? The company keeps the difference, right? And yeah, is that fair? Well, it's a company's plan, but no, it's not fair. So, you know, Gregory decided, no. We're going to make this an even playing field for everyone. It's going to be attractive to everyone. It's going to be affordable to everyone. And that's exactly what he did. And, you know, it's beautiful to watch what he's put together. Now, let's look at a binary bonus. Members, you're going to be rewarded for team growth through this amazing binary, right? And the payout will determine on the package that you own. And we're going to look at that and exactly what that means. But you will earn up to 5 to 20% of the package price. Okay, we're going to look at that. But listen, the binary, in my opinion, is one of the you know, I wouldn't say the best, but one of the greater plans. And here's why I say it. I didn't say the best because here's why. Every company owner, okay, decides on what plan they want. There's Infinity, Unilevel, Matrixes. There's so many different ones, right? So each company decides what's the best for them. Now, for OmegaDigital, this is the best for OmegaDigital. And I'll tell you why. Now, why I love binaries, okay, and why I prefer binaries, because it's team volume, and we are all blessed in the process of building teams through a binary, okay? And we get to help each other, and it's a very simple strategy you can use in building your network, and I'm going to share that with you in a minute, exactly why I personally love binaries and why Gregory decided to go with a binary, because he knew every single member would be blessed in the process with a binary. And it's 5 to 20% is going to be very phenomenal. We'll talk about that. I'm going to show you the strategy in a minute, but let's just take a look at the pricing structure and the percentage, okay? So OmegaDigital has made it very affordable for anyone, no matter where you are in the world, guys, because The first package starts at 0.002 of a Bitcoin, the market value. If you look at the value right now, 0.002 is about, I don't know, 70 to 75, somewhere there, okay? Very affordable. And you start there. You will earn 5% in the binary. I want to talk about that in a minute. OD2, 0.004 of a Bitcoin. You will earn 6% in the binary. And it goes all the way up, as you can see. OD7 is 0.1 of a Bitcoin. It's 11% you'll earn in the binary. OD12, which is the highest package, is 3 Bitcoins, but you can earn 20% in that binary. That's powerful. And the beautiful thing about this is you could start wherever your budget will allow you to start, but then you can upgrade. That's the beautiful. Take your earnings and you can upgrade. You know, and many members and leaders will teach, look, just accumulate your commissions and upgrade. And Gregory should be on with us, and I know he's got some exciting news. I want to share it, but I'll hold back. Some new enhancement that's already implemented, but I'll wait. We'll see. He should be on. I'll check it in a minute. But look, guys, you got to look at this plan, and you know, you could start. You could slowly upgrade. You could jump. I mean, there's just so many beautiful things you can do with this comp plan. Okay, let's take a look at the binary structure. And why we could use the binary as a strategy and why this is so powerful. So to activate your binary, you need to have at least one personal sale on your left side and one personal sale on your right side, right? Left, right. This is a binary. There's a left side and a right side. That's the way it's structured, right? And so volume flows down. And this is why I was saying earlier at the beginning, it's imperative you get involved. It's imperative that you register. It's imperative that you just make a payment so you can lock your spot in that binary. Why? Because everyone above you, as they generate sales and put in their left and their right, it's falling under you. It's falling under that person and under that person and that person. That volume is accumulative, and we all share in the volume. That's how powerful this is. Okay. Now, the simplicity, the fact that, you know, if you are active, now I'm talking to the active members, right? Remember, we talked about the passive, which is a trading bot. We talked about the open period. We talked about the closed period. You can withdraw your money, take out the earnings, or take all of it, whatever you want to do, right? You have it at open period from the 1st to 5th. That's separate. Now, we're talking right now about the active members. Now, strategy. Let's say, right? Obviously, you don't want to miss out in these bonuses. I mean, it's huge. And for the ones who understand binary, know there's binary pays out very, very lucratively, very handsomely. So every member, right, you're going to want to make 2 sales. You definitely want to make a sale on your left and one on your right. Now, if every single member, right, is following this format and generated 1 sale on the left, 1 on the right, everyone, 1 sale on the left, that's all you have to do. Just focus on that. Forget everything else. Just, you want to qualify and you want to take whether it be a week, 2 weeks, a day, whatever, you decide, right? And your sponsor will help you, your leader will help you. But each person just generated 1 sale on the left, 1 sale on the right. That person has generated 1 sale on the left, 1 sale on the right. This person has generated 1 sale on the left. Listen, your network will start to exponentially grow. It's getting wider as it goes deeper. The volume is getting greater. Because remember, by the time you get down to whatever level, I mean, 10, 50, remember, you've already gone up this wide, and you take all that volume and you add it up. That volume now is huge, right? We're talking about, I mean, it's a massive volume when you get down to a certain level. Well, that volume is shared. And you remember in the binary, whatever package you have, you're going to get paid a percentage of that volume. There's a formula that's built in this volume, and that's every day. And you remember, right, if you have, say, 100 people down at a certain level, and each of them are just trying to get 2, 100 times 2 is how much? Exactly. Times whatever package they purchase is the volume, then now the next day you're being paid on, compensated on. So you see, I'm just sharing a simple strategy and getting you to understand, how lucrative this can be for you. But you just got to get in, you got to plug in, follow the system. It's very simple, like I just shared. I haven't shared anything complicated. I mean, this is the simplicity of it. Very simple, right? So very, very powerful comp plan. But again, you guys, everyone, every guest that's with us, welcome. And that's why I've been stressing, get the registration link of the person that invited you, register, okay? Make your payment, lock your spot. That's all, lock your spot. And then once you do, then figure out everything else. Just follow those few steps. Very powerful comp plan. Okay, upgrades, let's talk about that. We're almost done, but I'm going to spend a little extra time because I want you to get it. I would not have done my job if I didn't give you a clear understanding of OmegaDigital and the potential this is, and what this really means to you, and what potentially in the next literally month to 2 months, even 3 months, financially, what this means to you. And I want you to get it because I want every one of you to be blessed tremendously from this opportunity. I really do. And Gregory does too, So that's why, he's working around the clock to make this one of the best opportunity on the planet. Okay, so Omega gives you the option to upgrade your packages to the next package anytime you would like. Okay, this is how it works. The formula is the same no matter any upgrades, any renewal, any new purchase. The formula is same. It's very, very simple. So each time your team member upgrades or renew, guess what happens? You get paid again. 10% referral. So basically 50% goes right into the compensation plan. 10% is paid out, and then you'll earn up to 5 to 20% of the binary bonus, right? And guess what? 50%, if you are the member upgrading, 50% goes into your trade account, right? So you're not losing. It's a win-win all the way around for everyone. You see this? So let's take a look at it. You will earn on whatever package you own until it doubles. So once your package doubles, you'll have the option to renew it or just let it expire and walk away. It's your option, it's your prerogative. But as every single member renew their packages, guys, guess what happens? You earn. So there's built-in residual income into the whole plan automatically. So if you could see this and understand the power of how this residual is built in, most companies, we've been around, right? We've been to companies, product related, whatever. In order to get residual, we either have to have be on an auto ship getting products. Maybe we don't want, but we want the residual. Some companies you got to subscribe to, a membership or some sort of affiliate program, and you're paying a monthly. It's coming out your pocket. As your card is being debited, whether you like it or not. But if you want the residual, you got to pay it. Here, it's built in. It's built in. Automated, automatic, and remember that automatic, that instant automatic payment in your Bitcoin wallet. When this thing is in full motion and the system is already built and designed and well-oiled, and it's a well-oiled machine, guys, you're going to see the beauty of this system and this design. You're going to see the beauty of this comp plan. Because it's all going to be automatic. Every time someone upgrades, every time they renew, right? And it's calculated each day. Bam, Bitcoin in your wallet, Bitcoin in your wallet, Bitcoin in your wallet. That notification, I kid you not, you want to either turn it off or put it on low, because your phone, if you got a notification when you get Bitcoin deposited into your wallet, it's going to blow up. It's going to start smoking, I'm quite sure, okay? Okay, let's look at the upgrade of how this works. So upgrade levels. So in your members back office, under the personal information is where you're going to see that progress bar, and you want to watch that bar closely, because this is where it's going to illustrate how closely you're getting to your package being doubled. Okay, it's very important that each day you're in there. Okay, so here's the thing. So there'll be a bar, right? 50% is halfway of that bar, right? 0 to 100, 50%. Now, if the progress bar is under 50%, you will pay the difference between the package you own and the package you're upgrading to. What does that mean? So under 50%, let's say you have the $1,000 package and you want to upgrade to the next package, and it's $2,000, okay, for illustration purposes. If that bar is under, so it could be 45%, okay, and you upgrade, you're only going to pay the difference of that $2,000, which is $1,000, but you upgraded to the $2,000 pack, okay? The beauty of that is now what happens is you're at the $2,000 pack, that bar resets to 0, it starts all over again, okay? And now you're going to double the 2,000 instead of just 1,000, but you only paid 1,000 to upgrade. So that's why it's very important to, pay attention to that bar, okay? Now, what if you go over, you may be asking, and I'm glad you asked that question. So let's say, for example, for whatever reason you couldn't get to it, you log into your back office and, oh my goodness, my bar just went over 50%. Well, not a bad thing, it means you're making money, right? So that's a good thing. But it went over to 50%. Now you'll be required to pay the full price of that package to upgrade. Still not a bad thing. So now in this illustration, the next package is $2,000. You'll pay the full $2,000. But remember, 50% goes into your personal trade account. So 1,000 of that goes to your trade account, and then 50% is paid back out into the comp plan, right? The bar resets. So you're at $2,000. Now you're going to earn 4,000. The bar resets itself, and it starts all over again. Very simple, you know, so it's just a matter of paying attention to where that bar is and how much you're making. Because remember, the bar can only move if you're making money, right? If you're not making any money, it's just going to be at a standstill. But if that bar is moving, that means you're making money. It's the only way it's going to move. That's a great thing. So I love it. All right, let's look at withdrawals, and we're almost over here. So your referrals, your binary, and your upgrade bonuses can be withdrawn daily from in the form of Bitcoin. Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out. We talked about that. As stated previously, you know, the parent company have never missed a commission payment in 5 years in business. And that says a lot about OmegaDigital. That speaks a lot about the owner, Gregory, okay, and what he's built and what he's put together and his wealth of knowledge in this space and putting programs together. We talked about him consulting with other companies and his wealth of knowledge and what he offers, right here. So we, you and I, get to be part of one of his another brainchild, and we are at the very beginning of this thing, man. I mean, think about it. If you guys understand what, and I'll keep saying that, I'll keep harping the fact of opportunities, open, we are literally under open heavens right now. So take advantage of the blessings that's flowing, okay, and what's going to flow here in the future. So Omega will become a premier platform, okay, when it comes to earning cryptocurrency. And we're already experiencing that. A lot of us are seeing it. We're enjoying the excitement. We're enjoying the progression. We're enjoying all the updates, everything that we've been talking about like just 2 weeks ago, right? Remember the PowerPoint put together projecting what's yet to come in the pre-launch, and everything that we've said that's coming, a lot of it's already here. And you've heard Gregory say, okay, we're working in a day, 2 days, by this week, we're going to get this done. And you can see the excitement because he's working, you know, to get this stuff put together. So OmegaDigital is by invitation only. Definitely want to get back with the person that invited you to this presentation and get started today. So what I'm going to do, Marco, I'm going to give it back to you. If there's any questions, what I'm going to do is just pivot to the website. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Steve. As always, you did a fantabulous job. Absolute fantabulous job. And I tell you guys, I just want to repeat it again and emphasize it. This is a critical opportunity. In fact, this is by far the greatest Bitcoin earning opportunity that I have seen in a lifetime. Guys, take advantage of the timing. And not only that, Bitcoin is low right now. You want to get that Bitcoin now, because when you put that Bitcoin inside of OmegaDigital, the value of that Bitcoin is going to increase too, because everything stays in Bitcoin. So this is a perfect timing, guys. Get in, get that Bitcoin, accumulate it, and let me tell you, we're beginning the ride of our lives. I'm telling you, I'm more excited about this opportunity than I have ever been excited before. So you can do this, guys. Let's tell the world about it. All right, I'm going to read off some of these questions here for you guys, and we're just going to go over, and I'm going to actually read them off for Steve, and then Steve will go ahead and answer them. All right, so one of the first questions here is, which of the wallets work best for the platform? Which of the wallets work best for the platform, please?
Well, I guess it's a personal choice. I'm assuming their personal Bitcoin wallet is what they're referring to.
Yeah.
Well, boy, I use blockchain. I mean, there's many other wallets there you can put in there. I guess it's your personal preference which one you use the most. The blockchain wallet I know works well. It's very simple. There's many others. There's Exodus. There's many exchanges. Someone use their exchange wallets. I guess it's a personal preference. Have anyone tried using?
Yes, my personal preference is Exodus.
There we go. And have you used that, Marcos? Your Exodus wallet in there?
Yes, I use the Exodus wallet with every platform because it's very you can keep track of everything. It's very fast. It's very quick, and I also like the little sounds, ching, 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 it just comes in and it's coming in. But yeah, I definitely like Exodus wallet. I find it the easiest. I find that with Exodus wallet, I have the least amount of technical problems when funding platforms or receiving withdrawals from platforms. So that's my personal preference. There's a lot of other great wallets out there like Atomic Wallet and Jack's Liberty wallet. They're similar to Exodus wallet, but personally, I just like to keep it as simple as possible and stick to one wallet. And make sure though that when you download the Exodus wallet, it's going to be just open. You just open it up. You're not going to need to register anything. So you're going to have to secure it manually. So while you're home using your Exodus wallet, you don't have to have any security on it if you don't want to, to receive and send Bitcoin. But before you go on a trip, set up the security, get your seed password, your 12-word password, and get your password and user login information all set up so that if you go somewhere, your wallet is nice and secure. Because if someone steals your cell phone before setting up the security on your Exodus wallet and they find it, they'll take all that Bitcoin right out. So just make sure to secure your Exodus wallet on your phone, and then you should be good. All right, so let's move on to some of the other questions here. Like, wow, no withdrawal fees? I guess they're surprised. That's for sure. Right. Yep, no withdrawal fees. I don't know about the withdrawal fees. I don't know about the withdrawal fees from the robot itself, but at least no withdrawal fees, at least for the commissions.
Commissions, correct. That's correct. Very true. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, folks, I'm going to have to leave early. See you all at 9. Okay, that's Jevin. You take care, Jevin. He's got company that just showed up. All right. Let's find out. Let's see if there's any more questions here. If someone invests with an OD3, how many percent will he be getting daily? That question, you have to just measure up to 45% a month. And if you break that up, then you would have to say up to 1-something% per day,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So and that's exactly it. The percentage is going to vary each day, as a bot trade. But then, if you're measuring it based on the binary, like I shared, whatever package you purchase will be the percentage in the binary. So that's the only measurement in percentile in terms of the package you own is related to the binary bonus.
Exactly. All right. Only 3 ways you mentioned. 1, referral; 2, the binary; and 3, the upgrade. Which is the 4th one? Okay, so he wants
trading bot. The trading bot.
Yes, the trading bot. Absolutely. Okay, how much percentage daily earning on OD1, OD2, and OD3, and how will binary be calculated? Is it on 1:1 or counting on BTC matching?
How is the binary? So a binary, I'm going to go right to the website, comp plan. It's all on right here too. So that's the percentage right here for the binary, how it pays out. So with a binary, like I mentioned, there's a left leg and a right leg. And so always, most binaries, I'll say pretty much all of them. I mean, there's some of them that are some exceptions, but it's always going to take the lesser amount, okay? And it's that amount. So let's say, for example, for illustration, since the question is asked, you got $2,000 on your right side, you got $1,000 on your left side. And let's say you had OD6, right? So what a company is going to do, or the way it's calculated, is 10% of the $1,000 is what's paid out, and then it subtracts $1,000 from the strong leg from that 2,000, and 1,000 is carried over, and then the left side zeroes out. And then it'll wait for the volume to come in that day. Same process again. It'll take the weaker leg or the lower volume. It'll calculate that percentage on that. It will subtract it from the opposite leg, and then the process starts again. So that's how the binary pays out.
Absolutely. And just to add some clarification, people need to remember that since the binary, since 40% of people's packages is used to pay out the binary, it simply means that let's say that someone comes in with 1 Bitcoin. Okay, 40% of that 1 Bitcoin is applied to binary points. Okay, and so if you get paid 10% on the binary and someone with 1 Bitcoin comes in on the weaker leg, you're going to get paid 10% on the 40% portion of that 1 Bitcoin. So it would be 1.4 Bitcoin. You would get paid 10% times 1.4 Bitcoin out of that 1 Bitcoin. Is that correct? Steve?
That's correct. Yes.
Yes, that makes sense. And I can see that this is very lucrative. Now, someone might at the outset think, well, that's very low. There's a lot of companies out there that have crashed really quick because you're getting paid binary on the full amount that they're coming in, and you're not assigning portions properly, so that you don't want to confuse the trading money and pay out of that trading money to pay the binary, because that's going to kill the trading. You know, that you've got to keep this trading completely separate from the binary commissions. And that way the money is properly portioned out so that the company can last a long time. But get this, one of the key things that people need to remember is that people are going to be upgrading packages at a very quick rate and repurchasing packages at a very quick rate too. So even though it might be smaller amounts at each time, it's going to be repeating very fast in your downline as you build an organization, and you're going to earn quite a big chunk of Bitcoin as you keep building and focusing on this, because this company is built to last, and its legacy, and people can come in and feel, you know, there's no guarantees there's no guarantees with any cryptocurrency platform. There's a risk in everything. But so far, what we're seeing so far with this company and the direction it's going, we feel very good about it. And we're excited about sharing this blessing with so many people out there that really need it at this key critical time in their lives. All right, I'm going to keep going here. Question: what's the name of OmegaDigital's parent company?
The name is Auto BTC Builder.
Auto BTC Builder. All right. Yep. And I also checked that website too. You can just go to autobtcbuilder.com and you can check it out for yourself to know that it's real. 2, what's the minimum withdrawal amount? I can answer that, Steve. $100, we were told by Gregory.
Right.
Okay, 3, does the Omega system have KYC verification? Yeah, you don't need to. This is just Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out. You know, if this was paying in fiat, yeah, you definitely need that KYC information, but I don't think it's necessary the way it's set up. It's just education. They're selling education packages. Okay, what's the minimum duration of the contract?
Well, each package is until it doubles.
All right. Yep, doubles, 200%.
200%. Mm-hmm.
Okay, does the Omega system have KYC I'm sorry, I think I just went over that and it jumped on me. Okay, what's the minute? No. When can a person withdraw his or her capital?
Every open period, 1st to the 5th. At that point, you can withdraw your earnings, or you can withdraw your capital, or you can withdraw some of it. You can add to it. That open period, it's your prerogative what you want to do with the monies, because it's there, it's yours, and you can make that decision in the open period. 6/30 of the month, close period, no withdrawals can be made, nothing can happen until open period 1st to the 5th.
Excellent, thank you much. Okay, let me see here. All right, just a minute. Correct. Exodus is only as secure as you make it. Oh, that's not a question. Let me see. I sent over a higher BTC amount for my upgrade than required. What happens next? You'll just upgrade it. You'll be paying the difference. The name of the CEO, in which country is the business from? Is OmegaDigital regulated?
The company is registered in the UK.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And he wants to know the name of the CEO.
Oh, Gregory, I think we had showed that.
Gregory Agason.
Yes.
Okay, let me see if there's some more here. When will the education product be available in our back office?
Gregory mentioned we should see it here in about a week. Yeah, they have it. It's just a matter of implementing it. They're working more, the most important things right now, which is making sure compensation, questions about trading. So they're working on getting that in there. People are, hey, when is the auto payment, instant payment into our wallets going to be ready? They're working on that. So all the, the engine, if you will, they're put in all the pieces to the engine, and then everything else will be added.
Excellent. All right. Can one earn without recruiting? Absolutely. That's for
Yes,
up to 45% per month.
correct.
During open period, how do you redeposit?
Well, you redeposit by one of two ways. You could upgrade a package, right? Or, I mean, renew or upgrade or purchase a new package. That's how you upgrade, because 50% of that package cost goes right into your trade. Now, later, we were talking later, there may be some opportunity to just deposit into the trade account, but that's all in discussions right now, how all that's going to pan out. So
excellent. And this person is wondering why their daily earnings is not showing on the dashboard for their package. And basically the answer to that is because your earning, I don't think your earnings show on the dashboard. They show in the my package, or no, the my bot trading earnings, my bot earnings section, not in the dashboard is for your commissions, like your binary and your direct bonuses, but that dashboard. But I don't think the earnings from your bot go into there, because then you'd be able to withdraw that, and you can only withdraw that during the open period. You can withdraw everything in your balance anytime. So that balance is not to be confused with the daily earnings that you make in the trading robot.
In trade. And that's very correct, Marcos, is that, yeah, and you'll notice the transaction history, if you click that, that will reflect all your bonuses from affiliate to the percentage and the binary. And then you're right. Now, when you click the bot, my bot earnings, that's where the reflection will be done. You're absolutely right, because close period, you cannot withdraw anything, but you can what's in your balance, and that's a reflective of all the bonuses you earn as an affiliate.
Okay, I guess that's it. There's no more questions.
Awesome.
People commenting to other people in here. So that's about it.